Well, speaking of City Hall, Mayor Olivia Chow says property taxes could jump by at least 2% if the federal government doesn't provide more money to the city for asylum seekers.
Yeah, Chow's comments came as a report went before the city's executive committee, projecting a more than $105 million year-ending operating variance, mainly due to lower than expected money from a federal program that's supposed to help municipalities manage the downstream impact of asylum claimants. In a letter to the executive committee, Chow's calling on council to make a request for the federal government to provide $107 million to support asylum seekers and refugees.
We have been providing shelter to people who arrived to Toronto fleeing violence, war, and persecution. But now the federal government won't pay their bills for the service, and the city is short by $107 million. We can either stop sheltering refugees claimants, leave them on the street, which will make homelessness worse, reversing the progress we made on reducing the number of encampments. Or Torontonians will have to pay for it through their property taxes. Neither is fair. So the government, the federal government, must fulfill its responsibility.
And a statement from the City of Toronto reads, quote, in February, the City of Toronto submitted a grant application to the federal government requesting $671 million in funding for refugee shelter supports through to March 2027. So in response, the federal government has only offered 39% of Toronto's ask. This is far from sufficient to cover the needs we are seeing in our city and far below previous agreements that covered 95% of costs.